All right. Okay, everyone, we will begin in a few minutes. So thank you for taking time to go over in the back there and meet Spot. We have about 5 minutes, so please find your seats. Welcome, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to let you know that we are following the CDC guidelines for COVID. So if you have had your vaccination and you would choose to not wear your mask, please feel free to. Before we begin, please rise and join me in reciting our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'm going to spend a minute or two, first of all, welcoming everyone and welcome for coming. I guess this is a wonderful event. The weather reflects that. It's a sunny day, and I know the students are very happy being here. I'm going to start with a quote. The quote is, "Persistence is the measurement of belief in yourself." Along with your certificates and your diplomas, we had a great idea, and your instructor, Mr. Howard, suggested that, what can we give students as a going-away present? And this is a measurement tool that all of you got to practice in your lab days. And I want you to be proud of yourselves. All of us here are proud of you. Your parents are proud of you, your relatives, your family, your extended family, and even people that you don't even know, you haven't met yet, like Mr. Longenecker and some administrators, because we know what it means for you to be here. We've sat in these seats. And I'm especially proud of some of you because some of you got phone calls from me, right, maybe an email, to motivate you to get caught up in certain modules, right? And thank you for being receptive to that. Because I found out some of you guys have jobs. You got part-time jobs. I know one young man here works 30 hours a week while doing his CCA work and while completing this program. So I'm especially proud of all of you for completing the program. And what I want to tell you is this. Have no doubt that when you persist in whatever you do, whether you like it or not, because everyone in this room has to do things that he or she may not like. So it's going to work, paying the bills, getting another degree, continuing education. But if you stick to it, you will make it. So I want to congratulate you for starting this program and finishing it, because I found out that those modules were challenging, right? Those 58 modules. Anybody want to raise their hand if that wasn't the highlight of your day when you were completing the modules? No, you don't have to do that. But again, thank you for doing a good job. That's it for me. I'm proud of all of you. We're going to have a conversation later on, so during lunchtime, so we can speak, and I want to know about your plans in the future. Some of you are graduating from CCA. And at this point, everyone, please join me in welcoming Mr. Thomas Longenecker, CCA's President and CEO.
All right, hello everybody. How many seniors do we have here in the room? If you can just raise your hand. All right. Yeah, in a couple of weeks we'll be together again. Isn't that exciting? Get another celebration. Welcome, friends, families, and guests, and graduates, to the Commonwealth Charter Academy's first Advanced Manufacturing and Pre-Apprenticeship Program graduation. I also want to thank Mr. Rossberger and Kevin Howard from Penn College, if you guys could just raise your hands real quick, for joining us here today for this ceremony. They've been instrumental in helping us bring this program to you. Students, we celebrate your graduation from the AMP program, but I also celebrate your courage and desire to build new and create things, to work with your hands and also your mind. Graduates, you're also pioneers. You took a chance this year and enrolled in this new program. All of us learned along the way. And on some days, I know it was a struggle. Again, as Mr. Callahan has said, we know some of you had jobs and full loads here at CCA. I personally also know your struggle because I was able to go through this program alongside my son Gabe here. Not only did you take a chance on a new program to learn a much needed career skills, you also are exploring a career path that's less taken today. Many schools are focused on preparing students to be successful at college. Schools need to do more than prepare students to be successful students. CCA is committed to helping students find their career path through partnerships like this. We have an employment crisis going across our country and here in Pennsylvania. Not enough young people are entering the skilled workforce. This crisis will continue to amplify unless our education and our priorities change. The skills and experience you gained in this program will help launch you into many different high-demand career fields. Graduates, you hold the distinction of being CCA's first class completing the Pennsylvania College of Technology Advanced Manufacturing Program. You are also to be commended for pursuing these extra career-focused opportunities. So on behalf of the Commonwealth Charter Academy Board of Trustees, we congratulate you for this achievement. Always remember the CCA is dedicated to your success, and we look forward to hearing about the places you'll go. So thank you very much, and congratulations. I would also like to recognize one of our board members is with us this morning, and that's Miss Lil Jackson. Lil, if you could raise your hand, please. Thank you, Lil, for coming and joining in on this celebration. Also, Mr. Callahan did mention the calipers that will be given out today to the graduates as a memento of their accomplishment. The students, as he mentioned, worked with these throughout the class, but we went and had some special ones made that we even put CCA on the back of them to be, again, a part of your toolbox and to remember we were here with you and we're celebrating and cheering for you every step of the way. So congratulations again.
Okay, we would like to invite Mr. Vosberger, the Midas manager from the Pennsylvania College of Technology, to say a few words to the graduates and families.
Good afternoon. I guess I need to do my official duties for Pennsylvania College of Technology. On behalf of Dr. Davy Jane Gilmore, President of Pennsylvania College of Technology, and Shannon Monroe, Vice President of Workforce Development, congratulations to our pre-apprentices who are graduating and completing their program today. So the college recognizes your accomplishments and your achievements with earning certificates, and hope that you think of Pennsylvania College of Technology as part of your future. And the future is really what we're focused on. We just recently rolled out our new marketing campaign called Welcome Future Makers. Welcome Future Makers. So Pennsylvania College of Technology is an applied technology college. We offer over 100 degree programs in a whole variety of skilled trades, hospitality, business, auto mechanics, a whole variety of technical fields. And Mr. Longnecker is correct. We're not seeing enough young people go into these types of fields. And we'll face a skills gap for the coming decades. There are plenty of jobs in all types of positions, whether they're entry-level positions to technicians to engineers in manufacturing. And as we turn the corner to Industry 4.0, where more and more computers are being used to control the machines and control the systems that produce the things that we use every day, we're going to need young people such as yourselves who started on this journey to develop these skills. The other piece of this is to pay attention to how we develop our next workforce. In the coming years, you're going to hear a lot of conversation, particularly from the Federal Department of Labor, about apprenticeship. An apprenticeship, and we've explained this to the students many times, apprenticeship is for individuals who are already employed. And the employer works with an institution such as Penn College to advance the skills for those individuals. And usually as an apprentice completes their apprenticeship, they move up in their positions, they make more money, and they get their journey papers from the U.S. Department of Labor. So there's a lot of conversation about how the United States will continue to develop apprenticeship, particularly in non-traditional industries such as manufacturing. So this is an important step for you. You know, as we explained at the beginning, pre-apprenticeship is a stepping stone. It starts you in your career. It provides you with some skills that give you a foundational understanding about the manufacturing industry. And it's also, with your certificates of completion and your certificates from the Manufacturing Skills Institute, gives you another piece of paper to include in whatever pathway you choose, whether it's college, whether it's employment, or potentially an apprenticeship. So congratulations to you all, and thank you to CCA for making this opportunity available to you.
Thank you, Mr. Berger. At this point in time, we'd like to invite Mr. Kevin Howard, the Industrial Technology Specialist and the Students Instructor, to say a few words.
I'm short. I didn't come prepared with anything as eloquently as the previous speakers did, but there's really not much more I can say that you young guys don't already know. You've gone through the process. You did the due diligence. You took your time. You had your hurdles and your frustrations, but you got through it. You learned the lessons, whether you remember the material, whether you got through the certification test is secondary. You did the curriculum, you took the time to do it. And that's the beauty of this program. You added something to your already heavy junior or senior year of high school. And that alone is something to be celebrated as you head out the door. And like I said about the calipers and one of potentially the first tools to go into your toolbox, hopefully the time we spent together doing the labs and having our discussions in class or exchanging emails added different tools to your toolbox. Your educational toolbox, your skill toolbox, your mental preparedness toolbox. Because at the moment, that toolbox only has a few tools in it. But a decade from now, that toolbox is going to be overflowing, not only with physical tools, but with knowledge and skill, because the world is waiting for you. Throw a dart at the map, and they want you and your skills. So if I leave you with anything today, any advice, any last inspiration, because it's a gorgeous day, and I know we all want to get back outside. If I listen really hard, I can hear my motorcycle calling my name. Be lifelong learners. This really isn't the end. You're going to get a certificate. You're going to get an awesome measuring instrument, a nice 6-inch caliper. This isn't the end. This is truly the beginning of filling that toolbox of skills. So I had a blast. I don't know, I'm hoping you all did. Every time we got together, I couldn't wait to get down here. I had an awesome time working with you, talking with you. As they can tell, let you know, there were times where I was here for another hour or more afterwards in great discussions about the program and what we had done that day. So if I leave you with anything, just continue to be a lifelong learner. You guys are going to do great things. So once again, congratulations, and thank you for letting me be a part of your program. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Howard. At this point in time, I want to share a video with you of the students in action.
Okay, so the fast configuration is sort of like this.
So what you learn, what's the point of all this?
If you add plus and minus together on 6 batteries, it'll go 6 times the speed.
All right, so we are going to continue now in the next part of our program to distribute out the certifications of completion. And following that, you will be invited and escorted upstairs to the third floor, our big multi-purpose room for lunch, and we can have a conversation and get to know each other, some of you who haven't met yet. And we will be having tours, 4 tours for our AgWorks facility at that time. So during lunch, we will have people come escort you out so you can take a look at AgWorks. And I'd like to mention that in the fall, and we are proud to be continuing our relationship with the Pennsylvania College of Technology to offer another pre-apprenticeship in manufacturing. So thank you, Mr. Longenecker, Mr. Berger, and if you'd like to come up, and Mr. Howard or Mr. Howard, thank you. And I will be calling up the graduates one at a time. Okay, so Bryson Barney. There you go. Yeah, if you'd like to remove your mask for the photo, just for that part, maybe. Thank you. Okay. Noah Connolly, and you can return to your seat once you received your diploma. Thank you. Yeah, forgot about that. John Dalton. Abdul Rahman Lewis. And Abdur, 2 more for you.
Both of those?
Yes. Gabriel Lagenecker. Justin Mole. New Mayor McFall. Skylar Rill. Spencer Walsh. There you are, Spencer. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Again, at this point in time. Oh, and Mr. Howard, we need to speak to you for a second. Mr. Longenecker has something for you.
Kevin, you're a real big reason why this program was successful this year, and it's my understanding that you have an opportunity to take it back to Wisconsin.
Yes, I'm headed home in a couple of weeks.
All right. Well, so you don't forget us, we also have a caliper here for you, and so this will go in your toolbox.
Awesome.
And we hope when you see the CCA, you'll remember all of us and the fun time we had.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Kevin talked about as you guys go through life, you're going to be adding tools to your toolbox. I'm getting to the other side where I'm starting to misplace my tools. So, all right, the jokes don't get any better, folks. All right, Andy, would you like to close us out before I get myself in trouble?
Thank you. So, thank you, Mr. Longener. So at this point in time, you will be escorted by my team members, and I want to acknowledge Jake and Ian and obviously Robbie, who are part of my team, and I'm proud to be working with them. So you'll be escorted upstairs for lunch, and then we will have the AgWorks tours. And one moment, please. Yep, and then we're going to have, so the parents and the families can go upstairs. We're going to have a group picture with the students, and then I'll escort you guys upstairs. Thank you. So the families could go to the back of the atrium area. Thank you. Yes, please feel free to take the elevator or the stairs upstairs to the third floor. We have staff outside in the atrium area waiting to escort you. Thank you.